Hello, everyone. Welcome to the all new Qatar edition of Zoho Payroll. With the Zoho Payroll app, you can effortlessly manage your day to day payroll activities, whether you're an admin or an employee. In this video, we'll provide a complete walkthrough on how to sign up for Zoho Payroll, set up your organization, and explore the key features in the Zoho Payroll app. Go to www.zohopayroll.com/payroll. In this page, enter your company's name, email address, contact number, and create a password for your organization. Now, go through the terms of service and privacy policy and mark the checkbox. Once done, click Sign Up Now to proceed. Once you've done with the sign up, you'll be redirected to the organization creation page. To create an organization, enter your organization's name and select the industry type. In the next field, enter your business address, select the state and the city. Next, select the time zone of your area. Here, enter your employer establishment ID and the payer EID or QID. If you have already processed payroll for the present financial year, choose yes, otherwise choose no. Once done, click Save and Continue. You've successfully created your Zoho Payroll organization. Here you can view the dashboard. It displays your organization's complete overview of payroll activities such as latest pay run details, employee summary, social security summary, and payroll cost summary. Let's get into the Getting Started page. The organization details will be pre-populated based on the data entered while creating. You can edit the details if required. Here you can upload your company logo. All your company details will be auto-populated based on the information you provided while signing up. You can change it if required. The organization address will be your primary work location. You can edit it if required. You can also configure the contact information. This email address receives reminders and email notifications from Zoho Payroll. Once done, click Save. Now let's configure the pay schedule. Here, select the number of business working days in a work week. Select whether you want to calculate your employee's monthly salary based on the actual number of days in a month or a fixed number of days, say 21 days per month. Select when you want to pay your employees' monthly salaries. Select the month on which you wish to run your first pay run and choose the pay date. Once done, click Save. Social security benefits in GCC countries are managed by each government, with unique policies and regulations for employee benefits in each nation. For Qatar citizens, the Social Security benefit is General Retirement and Social Insurance Authority, GRSIA. To configure this, click the edit icon under GRSIA. You can view the employees and employers' contribution. You can also configure the maximum contributory wage per month. Mark this checkbox if you want to calculate contributions based on the actual working days of an employee. You can choose to postpone the updated GRSIA contributions due to salary revisions to the next calendar year by keeping the checkbox marked. Once done, click Save to proceed. If you have employees from GCCs other than Qatar, you'll have to set up social security benefits for them. Click the Edit button next to the respective benefit. Now enter the maximum contributory wage, which is the salary limit to which both employer and employee contribution rates apply. Mark this checkbox if you want to calculate contributions based on the actual working days of an employee. You can choose to postpone the updated contributions due to salary revisions to the next calendar year by keeping the checkbox marked. Once done, click Save. The benefit will be updated for the employees. In salary components, you can add your employees' earnings, benefits, deductions, and also add corrections. Earnings can be defined as any type of compensation or income an employee receives. It includes basic pay, housing, cost of living, and child social allowances. In benefits, you can add the benefit plans that promote the welfare of your employees, such as medical benefits and other benefits. Deductions can be for any fines, damages, retirement contributions, or other employee related expenses. Corrections are one time components created to adjust earnings that have already been assigned to employees, which cannot be edited directly. You can also set up scheduled earnings like air travel allowance, which can be scheduled to be disbursed on a specific month. Zoho Payroll also supports custom formula based calculations for variable earnings, which can be configured while creating earnings. Now let's add your employees. Click Add Employee. Here you can add your employees' basic details like employee name, employment type, employee ID, date of joining, confirmation date, work email, gender, work location, designation, and department. Select the contract type and mark the checkbox to enable employee portal access. In the next section, you'll have to choose the nationality of the employee. Choose Yes if the employee is a GCC national and select the nationality. The social security benefit of the employee will be associated based on this. Choose No if the employee is not a GCC national. Once done, click Save and Continue. In the next page, you'll have to populate the salary details. Once done, click Save and Continue. Here, you can enter the employee's personal details like date of birth, national ID, address, and personal email ID. Click Save and Continue to proceed. In this page, choose the payment type and click Save and Continue. You can upload your employee's personal documents to this page. You can also set up validity for the employee's personal documents, such as a passport, visa, and insurance ID. Once done, click Save and Complete. The employee will be added to your organization. To import an employee, make sure that the CSV or XLS file is ready with the employee data is ready with you. Click Import Employee. Now upload the file and choose how you want to handle the duplicate entries. Select the character encoding based on your import file and click Next. Make sure that all the fields are mapped correctly and click Next. Preview the import data and click Import. The employees will be imported to the organization. You can add more employees by clicking Add another employee. To view the details of the employee you've added, click the employee. Here you can view and edit the employee's basic details, personal information, and payment information. Employees module also lets you view the employee's salary details, pay slips, leaves, attendance, loans, and documents. You can add scheduled earnings, air travel allowance, deduction, benefit, and donation contribution from this dropdown. To view the salary revisions you've made, we have a dedicated module called Revisions Approval. You can also create salary revisions from this module. To revise an employee's salary, click plus Revise Salary. Select the employee from the dropdown, enter the allowances, and select the revised salary, effective date, and the payout month. Once done, click Submit. The request will be created and it can be approved, rejected, or processed later. If you started using the app midway through the financial year, it's necessary to import the details of all the pay runs you've processed this year. Let's see how to configure prior payroll in your organization. Click Configure Prior Payroll in the Getting Started page. If you have not enabled prior payroll during setup, click Enable Prior Payroll. Make sure that you have the following past payroll data ready to be entered. Click Setup Prior Payroll. Here, you can view your active employees. You can add new employees, exited employees, and import employees as well. Once done, click Next. Under Pay Information, you can add the salary statement details of your employees. Once you've uploaded the file, click Save and Continue. In the next page, you can view the payroll summary of the employees. Once verified, click Submit. The prior payroll records will be added to your organization. Now, you're all set to create your first pay run. Let's see how to process a regular pay run. Go to the Pay Runs module, click Create Pay Run. Now go through all the payroll details. To add LOP for an employee, select the employee and click Add LOP. Here, you can also add earnings and deductions for the employee. Once done, click Save. You can also fetch the LOP details from Zoho People if you've configured the integration. Click this drop-down to import one-time earnings and deductions, LOP details, LOP adjustment days, withhold or release salary details, and expense reimbursement details. You can also export pay run data and comparison report. Select an employee to withhold the salary or skip the employee from the pay run. Click Submit and Approve to proceed. If you've integrated with Zoho Books, you can mark the checkbox to post journal entries to Zoho Books. Click Wage File to download the wage file. Populate all the required details and click Save and Download. To download the bank advice file, click Bank Advice. Select the preferences and choose the bank statement format. Now click Download. Once the payment is done, you can record payment for the pay run. Click Record Payment. In the pop-up, check the payment data and the paid through account. Click the checkbox if you don't want to send payslip notifications to employees. Now click Confirm to record the payment. To export the pay run data, select payroll data from the Export Data drop-down. You can also create one-time payout and off-cycle pay runs from this drop-down. One-time payout is a single payment added to an employee's pay run outside of their regular salary cycle. Off-cycle pay run is useful for one-time payments, bonuses, LOP adjustments, or any other scenario where employees need to be paid outside of the standard pay schedule. Now let's look into the settings page of Zoho Payroll. In work locations, you can add your organization's other work locations if you have any. To add your employees to the Zoho Payroll organization, go to Users and Roles. Here you can add your employees as users. You can also create new roles and assign them to your users. In the Employee Portal Preferences, you can enable or disable portal access, manage documents, configure reporting manager permissions, and also add banner messages to the portal. Under Customizations, you can set up the email templates and sender email preferences. You can also create salary templates, making it easier to set up salary details without having to enter them manually multiple times. You can assign the salary templates when creating or editing an employee. In PDF templates, you can change the template of the payslip notifications. With Zoho Payroll, you can change both payslip templates and the letter templates. This lets you change the regular payslip templates, final settlement templates, and the salary templates as well. In the configuration page, you can upload your organization's logo and set up all the preferences. In the automation settings, you can set up workflow rules where you can set custom actions that are executed when specific conditions are met. First, let's look into actions. In alerts, you can set up email alerts and in-app notifications to alert users about any changes in your organization. Webhooks lets you receive important information about what's happening in Zoho Payroll and automatically update it to other apps. In custom functions, you can use our low-code language Deluge and execute tasks unique to your organization. Field updates allow you to automate data entry by automatically updating fields based on the specific conditions you specify. Schedules lets you create predefined tasks using a simple deluge script and schedule them to run at specified time intervals. Now, let's move on to module settings. In general, you can set preferences for your modules. Zoho Payroll also lets you track employee attendance with the leave and attendance feature. You can enable leave and attendance to track employee attendance and allow your employees to record their check-in and check-out times. Here you can set up leave types, create new holidays if required, and manage attendance. You can also set up an attendance cycle, report generation day, and choose to include leave encashment details for pay runs. Under payments, select bank accounts. Here, you can edit the default bank account and add more bank accounts, which will be used for salary disbursement for your employees. Zoho Payroll also lets you integrate with other Zoho applications. The Zoho People integration helps you fetch loss of pay, LOP, and employee details from Zoho People to our app and process your monthly pay runs accordingly. Zoho Books integration lets you sync all payroll transactions with your Zoho Books account automatically. On integrating, you can link the bank account you use to disburse salaries and match the disbursal transactions to bank feeds in Zoho Books. You can customize the chart of accounts in Zoho Books, where all your journal entries will fall into, or you can simply use the existing chart of accounts. The wages you pay and the benefits you deposit will also be recorded in your accounting books. With Zoho Expense integration, you can pay the approved expense reimbursements to your employees along with their monthly salaries. That's all with the settings page of Zoho Payroll. Now let's look into the other modules of Zoho Payroll. If you've configured leave and attendance, you will find the leave and attendance under Approvals module. Here you can manage leave approvals and attendance regularization requests. You can also view attendance summary, pending approvals, and the leave and attendance reports along with the LOP details. With the loans module, you can manage all the loans that you've provided to your employees. To record a loan, go to the loans module. Click Create Loan. Select a loan type or click plus Create New Loan Type. Now select the employee name and enter the loan amount. Select the disbursement date, enter the reason, EMI deduction start date, and the installment amount. Once done, click Save. The loan amount will be repaid according to the installment amount entered. If the employee repays an amount within the duration, you can record the repayment by clicking Record Repayment. From the More icon, you can edit, pause installment deduction, and delete the loan. The Giving module in Zoho Payroll lets you facilitate employee donations toward social causes directly through the payroll system. After creating the campaign, you can show it in the portal so your employees will be able to view it. Documents module lets you organize essential documents, upload and access critical information related to your organization and employees. In the Reports module, you can get a detailed analysis of your organization's activities, including payroll overview, employee reports, gratuity reports, social security summary, benefit and deduction reports, loan reports, payroll journal, and activity logs. You can customize the report by clicking Customize Report. Enter the date range, work location, department, designation, and pay run status. Click Run Report to generate the customized report. To export the report, click the Export as drop-down and select the required file format. As we're done with the admin portal, let's look into the employee portal of Zoho Payroll. The employee portal helps you manage crucial payroll-related information and facilitate seamless communication with your payroll administrator. Once you've given access to an employee, they'll be able to log into the portal. Let's go through the employee portal of Zoho Payroll. In the dashboard page, you can view payslip information, payment information, and social security benefits. If your employer has enabled leave and attendance, you'll be able to access the leave and attendance module. Leave and attendance allows you to mark your check-in and check-out, apply leave and regularization, and view the attendance summary. In the salary details module, you can have a detailed view of your salary structure, annual earnings, and social security contributions. The payslips module enables you to access your detailed monthly salary information. In documents, you can view files uploaded by your employer, such as payslips, company policies, and more. The giving module lets you view campaigns conducted by your organization. You can contribute to these campaigns and also track the contributions you've made. My profile module lets you view your personal information, payment information, and personal documents. And that's the end of the walkthrough video of Zoho Payroll. Thanks for watching.